Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we are unpacking a big statement from President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Dialogue will in the end be determined by the citizens of our country. They are not going to be determined by the president, nor any one of us sitting here. National dialogue should be seen as a structured process where the citizens of our country, together with political actors, civil, come together to deliberate on the future of their
Those
own.
negotiations weren't smooth, but they produced the constitution and a democratic system that stunned the world. So Ramaphosa is deliberately drawing on that legacy, saying the country once again needs a people-led conversation. But here's the reality: 2025 South Africa is not 1994. The excitement of a new democracy has faded. Instead, frustration dominates. Load shedding drags on, unemployment remains sky-high, municipalities collapse under corruption and mismanagement, and protests erupt almost daily. Citizens ask, do we really need another dialogue, or do we need leaders who act? Let's unpack what Ramaphosa means by a structured process.
Its importance, therefore, lies in several interconnected dimensions. The national dialogue is aimed at giving ordinary South Africans a voice to articulate precisely the South Africa that they wish to have and how they participate in crafting the solutions for the country.
Often clash. Who gets heard, and who decides which demands take priority? That's the difficult puzzle this dialogue is supposed to solve. Critics see danger here. They argue the ANC has had decades in power to fix these problems. We've had commissions of inquiry, parliamentary debates, endless reports, and summits. The issues are known: corruption, crime, unemployment, failing infrastructure. The real problem is not ideas but implementation. For those critics, a new dialogue feels like another stall tactic. But there's another way to look at it. South Africa is simmering. Communities are restless. Protests flare into violence. Trust in government is low. A national conversation, if genuine, could act as a release valve. It could give people a sense that their voices matter. That alone might calm tensions and restore some legitimacy to political institutions. Still, dialogue is messy. Anyone who remembers the CODESA talks knows negotiations can descend into shouting matches, walkouts, and endless delays. Ramaphosa is betting that a structured citizen-led process will avoid chaos while giving ordinary people ownership of decisions. It's a bold gamble. There's also the timing. Coalition politics has fractured local governments, and instability is spreading. The ANC's support has fallen sharply. By championing dialogue, Ramaphosa may be trying to reshape political culture itself, teaching citizens to expect compromise rather than outright domination. At the same time, it could also be a survival strategy. If people see the ANC as the driver of a citizen-led process, it might regain some lost credibility. Internationally, this matters too. Investors and allies want stability. South Africa's reputation has suffered under corruption scandals, energy failures, and violent unrest. A national dialogue signals to the world that the country is not imploding but trying to solve problems through debate. But while that may please diplomats, South Africans care more about results than appearances. And here's where humor slips in. South Africans often joke that the country's favorite activity is having another meeting. From the Zondo Commission to countless inquiries, citizens have heard enough speeches to fill libraries. If this dialogue becomes just another talk shop, people will mock it. If it produces a real blueprint shaped by ordinary citizens, on schools, hospitals, jobs, and housing, it could transform politics. So the stakes are high. A successful dialogue could renew hope and make democracy feel alive again. A failed one could deepen cynicism and push people further away from politics. Now, I leave the question to you: do you believe this national dialogue will bring real change, or is it just another political showpiece? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future updates. Thanks for tuning in. South Africa's future is being debated, not only in Parliament but in homes, streets, and communities. Whether this dialogue succeeds or fails, the citizen's voice has never been more important. See you next time.